So
No,
I
how?
need you, we're going to
Because I
end
have
your
questions
hearing,
for the judge?
Mr. Richard.
What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime?
Well,
Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts.
All right, guys. Today we've got yet another sovereign citizen in court, and trust me, this one will leave your head spinning. The guy got busted for the classic combo: driving without a license, no insurance, and acting like the laws just don't apply to him. Judges have ruled time and time again that, yes, you absolutely do need a license to drive, but here we are once again. In fact, the judge in this case flat out tells him he needs a competency exam, and honestly, she's not wrong. After watching this, I'm convinced he might actually be mentally unstable. Let me know in the comments if you agree, because I swear I lost a few brain cells just trying to follow along with his nonsense. Anyway, let's dive in and see how this disaster unfolds.
Same time.
okay. Well, we can well, let's just go ahead. I don't know if you were listening in when we were talking about your case. As you know, we've been waiting for the doctors to talk with you to see whether or not you're able to go forward on this matter. And there is now a date set for your interview.
I don't understand. What am I meeting with a doctor for?
They need to ascertain whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist your attorneys. It's a two-pronged test. So that's what we've been waiting for.
I understand the nature. I'm trying to figure out the cause. You guys never tell me.
Figure out what?
I understand the nature of this case. I'm trying to figure out the cause of this case. Like, what are we here for?
Well, you've been charged with the criminal offense of driving while your license is suspended in the third degree and operating a vehicle without the required ignition interlock device. Those are the charges.
I've never had a license for you to suspend.
So, sir, please stop talking about the facts of the case. This is your attorney.
Who?
This is Sean Parent, one of your attorneys, so please don't talk about the facts of the case.
Well, I'm not denying any of the facts. I'm just letting you know I'm letting you know what I understand is what I'm saying. She asked me if I understand, and I'm trying to answer the question. I'm letting her know what I understand, and I'm trying to figure out what's making me. What are you trying to call it? Incompetent? Is that what you're trying to say I am?
Yes, there's legal competency, and it's two prongs: whether you can understand the nature of the charges and whether you're able to assist. So right now, there's a question about whether you are able to proceed, and that's why we're having the doctors talk to you. That's
why can't I just ask the judge? Like, what?
Well, I am the judge, and I need those doctors to give me their opinion when they review your records and speak to you, and then we'll get a report back. So now you're finally being interviewed.
So I'm trying to get the answers from you. Like I'm in here talking to you.
And I'm telling you that you need to speak to.
Yeah, why are we here? Is it because I committed a crime? Who am I? That's the kind of nonsense we're dealing with today. These sovereign citizens are like NPCs stuck on repeat, running the same script over and over again like they're all the same person. Honestly, it feels like they all took the same YouTube law degree crash course and still managed to fail the final exam. And this guy, he needs a competency exam ASAP. Honestly, he probably needed it yesterday. If you can't grasp the simple fact that laws apply to everybody, yes, even to Mr. I don't recognize your authority, then maybe it's time for a courtroom pop quiz. Fun fact, judges have ruled countless times that all this sovereign citizen stuff is complete fiction, yet here we are again watching someone try to outsmart centuries of legal precedent with nothing but vibes and misplaced confidence. At this point, what do we even do with these people? Should we just put them all on an island and let them live out their fantasy together? What do you guys think?
Because you're charged with the crime, and I need to make sure that you are legally competent to proceed in this matter.
What is the name of the crime?
I told you it's driving while license suspended, 3rd degree, and operating a vehicle without an ignition interlock device.
Is there any injured parties? Is there somebody willing to go on the stand and say that I actually committed a crime? Who has a claim against me? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to settle the matter. I'm not arguing the facts. I'm just trying to take care of this and
we cannot proceed while your ability to understand the nature of the charges and to assist your attorney is at issue. We cannot proceed. So we're in this status.
I could just ask you. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you right now. So the next hearing will be hopefully with a report in hand. You will have had your interview on April 24th at 9 a.m. Mr. Parent, you know where he would be going for that?
I'm not sure if it's going to be at the Shoreline Courthouse or down at our office in Kent, or possibly at the courthouse in Kent. Kind of depends on where he lives.
You have good contact with Mr. Richard?
Yeah, we have a good phone number for him. So we will be able to keep in touch with him.
Okay, so Mr. Richard, they're going to meet with you on the 24th.
Hell.
Would it take about a week or two, Mr. Parent? Do you think the report back
somewhere or something? Like what are they about to do?
Let's have him return on May 6th.
Well, like I said, you don't have my consent.
Actually, May 1. Let's do May 1.
So I don't know why you think I have to go see a doctor when I could just ask you all the questions that's stopping us from going forward. I told you I'm trying to settle the matter. I don't know what's going on.
Right. We keep trying to explain that to you, Mr. Richard. The reason is you're going to have to talk to these doctors and we'll get some additional information.
All right.
So your next hearing will be on May 1st.
Has there been a guilty plea that has been put into record?
No, we can't do that because we have to determine whether or not you're able to proceed in this case.
So there is no plea that's been put in file.
There's a plea of not guilty that's been entered.
And who put that in?
You had a first appearance and you are unable to plead guilty. So a not guilty plea has been entered on your behalf and we are waiting to have the doctors talk to you. And this has been going on for quite some time, Mr. Richard.
How can somebody put a plea in for me? That makes no sense. Doesn't the attorney have to do what I ask them to do? Or they're acting in dishonor if they don't do what I tell them to do?
All of this confusion that's going on right now is many examples of why we need this evaluation to take place. So,
Mr. Richard is completely off his rocker, like orbiting the Earth levels of delusion. He's flat out refusing to turn his camera on, acting as if court is just some optional FaceTime call, and it's absolutely insane. Honestly, I think the judge is being way too patient with him. I get the whole let them expose themselves approach, but at some point, we've got to stop letting grown adults play legal make-believe. Court isn't a game of peekaboo. It's a legal proceeding, and the judge has every right to demand he show his face and follow basic courtroom procedures. Personally, I wish she'd just go off on him. Full on, sir. This is not a debate club mode, or better yet, hit him with a contempt charge, so he can see firsthand that his "I don't recognize your authority" act holds about as much weight as a soggy paper bag. But instead, we're watching her tiptoe around him like he's some fragile little snowflake who might melt if she raises her voice. Maybe I'm being too harsh though, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and let's dive back in to see how this circus wraps up.
Your own loss?
I cannot go forward until I get a report from the doctors.
And why is there a doctor that needs to be involved in this? This is what do you say, a traffic matter?
Okay, I'm going to conclude this hearing. I believe that we need a report from the doctors based upon your answers, and this has been going on for
I just told you, like, I'm not denying any of the facts. So why do we need to see a doctor? Can I just pay for can I just settle the fines that you have? In this case, can I just do that and get this over with? Huh?
All right, so
What'd you say?
it's a criminal charge with jail. It's not just paying a fine, Mr. Richard. So we are going to set this over. May 1st will be the next date you come back to court. And I will
Well-
ask that you follow through and attend that evaluation on April 24th.
You just told me
And that
this was
Mr.
criminal,
Parent
right?
is going to make sure you know where you need to go.
But you just told me this was criminal, right? So why can't I just settle the fines?
Because criminal is not about fines, it's about jail time as well. So.
And why does somebody get jail time for something that they never had? I've never had a driver's license.
Mhm. Okay, so we are done with your case today, Mr. Richard. Thank you. We'll get that date out to you.
Well, you don't have my consent, so like I said, I don't know what you think I'm.
All right.
Well, that definitely didn't go the way he thought it would, but honestly, I kind of feel like he low-key won that round. Not in the way he wanted, of course, but still. The man literally refused to turn on his camera the entire time, and somehow the judge just let it slide. Isn't that supposed to be a basic rule? Maybe I'm being too strict here, but courts have consistently upheld that judges can enforce proper courtroom conduct, even in virtual hearings. Yet this guy sat there like a ghost defendant and basically got away with it. What did you guys think about that hearing? Because in the next one, oh man, we've got a Florida judge who is not here to play games. This hearing turns into a full-blown showdown, and trust me, you're going to want to see how it all goes down. Things get heated real quick, so let's dive in.
Or about March 29th, you assaulted Michael Kurth in Three Rivers. It's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. How do you plead to that charge?
Before I plead, I'd like to have it put on the record that they're, for the alleged actions, they're trying to charge me twice. They're trying to charge me with an assault and battery as well as violating a restraining order for the same actions.
Well, they can do that.
Why?
It's two different things.
But it's the same action. Isn't that double jeopardy?
No. Let's say you have a trespass order and you're not supposed to trespass on a piece of property, and you enter into the property and punch somebody. Well, they can charge you with trespassing and the assault. So I'm assuming you wish to plead not guilty to?
But that's violating two different laws. I supposedly violated with the same action. It wasn't two different things. They're trying to charge me with the same action for two different cases. That's not, I mean.
All right, well, if you want a lawyer, I'll get you one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, I didn't do anything anyways, but from what they said, that from the affidavit that they gave me, the action.
Who has the which judge has the restraining order?
Patterson. I have not arraignment. I mean, I guess it'd be a preliminary exam conference tomorrow morning with him. Because they're saying I violated the restraining order by assaulting him.
Okay, well, all right, we'll sort that out. Set attorney pretrial for July 12th, 2024. Mr. Christ owes $1,175 worth of unpaid fines and costs. He has a controlled substance case from 2021 where he owes $175. He has a defective equipment case where he owes $125. He has a previous assault and battery, 221627, where he owes $275. He has disturbing the peace, where he got the minimum fine of $125. He hasn't paid that, 222147. And he has a felony resisting and obstructing reduced to a misdemeanor attempted resisting and obstructing. He owes $475 and he hasn't paid anything on that. So why don't you please take Mr. Christ into custody? Can we
please talk about this?
Yeah, you go back into jail and
I have my vehicle outside and stuff though.
Yeah, okay, you go back here and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Today?
Yeah, right now, you're going into lockup.
No, are you gonna talk to me today?
Yeah. You keep getting.
I just had to throw that last hearing in because it was way too entertaining not to share. The guy came in guns blazing, yelling about double jeopardy like he had just unlocked some secret level in the legal system, when in reality, he trespassed on someone's property and punched them in the face. Like, sir, that's two separate crimes, not some magical loophole that sets you free. You really can't make this stuff up. Honestly, he's the type of guy who'd fall for sovereign citizen nonsense too. Double jeopardy? Really? That's the hill you want to die on?
Come on, man.
He definitely should have brought a lawyer instead of trying to wing it, and the audacity to look shocked when the judge tells him he's staying in jail because, oh, I don't know, he hasn't paid a single fine, is just next level. Between these two hearings, my head actually hurts. Some of these arguments just defy basic logic. Let me know in the comments how many brain cells you lost watching, because I swear mine are gone. Also, I really want to hear your thoughts on that first hearing. Should the judge have been stricter? At some point, you've got to stop letting people waste everyone's time and just shut down the nonsense. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. I post court hearings every single day, and I love reading your comments. It seriously makes my day. I read every single one of them, so thank you all so much. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.